How to create a somber chord in minor. My name is Barney. I'm a classical composer and founder and director of Barney Music. In this series, we'll be using Help Us on the Way for orchestra, which is my first orchestra work. Okay, so let's look at everything but the melody. This is the background. And now let's look at the cellos and the violas. We have the cellos here. And then we have the violas here. So the cellos are going to be quite resonant on the perfect fifth. And the violas, out of context, sound quite fine, but keep in mind that this ré bémol, the lower note here, is quite low for the violas. So it will add a tightness to the sound, but that will not be enough. Let's hop on over to the bassoons. So that won't quite add the somberness, but it'll add a nice, maybe a little bit of thickness, I would say some sturdiness that we need to contain the lowered third, or rather the minor third. Let's look at the trombones. Now on a piano, that's going to sound quite tight, and that will also be the way for the trombones. It's a lower register. Let's put it again. And they're in thirds. In particular, we have this. Okay, and it's going to have, just in general, has that kind of wah-wah, that kind of really somber timbre anyway, kind of a sour timbre. But I think the key to getting that somber feeling, and again, make sure you're really watching the score, because hearing it on a piano, you're not going to get it. You have to hear it and look at the score, and of course then imagine the actual sounding result. But what gives it the somber feeling is not that there is a minor third, because of course if we did this, if we put the minor third up there, it wouldn't have that same level of grittiness. The key to this somber feeling is the minor third is in the lowest register. Now be careful you don't go too low, right? That would just be unbearable. But the best way I can describe it, it's like wading through muddy waters. I'll see you in episode 2, how to create an open sounding chord in minor. Thank you.